If you are a senior in high school
Oh
watching this video, I
I'll put my number in
remember
the description.
yeah.
we're going to be talking about our personal testimonies with our first week of college, as well as the differences between community college and university.
hmm
And we're just going to talk about how our lives have changed since we've started college. So we have three people here. Liam is in community college, and Say is also in a community college. I am enrolled in a 4-year university.
hmm
So we're just going to chat.
All right, let's get this started. We're gonna start off with what you guys are majoring in, and plans for outside of once you graduate.
I can go first. Oh,
I
you want,
got you. Don't worry.
you
So
got
I'm majoring in business. My plans are actually to be in entrepreneurship after college, and the way I see it is college is if you're lucky enough to be a military kid and you can go to college for basically free, I don't really see a reason why you wouldn't. Although I used to think there was no reason to go. Once I realized I would actually get paid to go to school, I kind of realized I'd be missing out on a good experience, and that's what I see it for. But long-winded answer, Ray.
I am majoring in psychology, and I want to go into some sort of law enforcement in the future with that degree. But the same thing with Liam. I actually, growing up, I just didn't want to go to college at all. I thought it would have been a waste of time. And I thought, oh, if I can just do something else, what need for college would there be? Right. But then with military benefits and stuff, it would be quite utterly a very poor decision to choose not to go to college because in this day and age, an education is very important, and you can go a lot of different routes with it.
And oh yeah, I'm majoring in nursing right now, and I plan on being a nurse, believe it or not. So what I would do is I would finish my gen eds here and get some sort of certificates here. It's called a CNA. It's a certified nurse's aide, and then I'll transfer out to a 4 year, and then I would do strictly labs, clinicals, just like nursing stuff. I would go to hospitals and work there, and then after I graduate from my 4 year, I would go to a hospital and become a nurse, and then I would go back to school for another 2 years because I want to work my way up the pyramid. I don't want to just be like a nurse. I want to be a better nurse and make more money. And unlike Ray and Liam here, I actually really wanted to go to college as a kid. I didn't really see it as a waste of time or anything, and I never did. I don't know. To me, I just always grew up thinking that college was the only way for me to make any sort of money, and I don't know. I just never thought of being able to make money without college.
Enough.
So, Ray,
Yep.
how was the campus, the setting? How's all that at a 4 year? Any of that?
No, I saw some rats with tables outside, and they had Kai something, and I just thought of, wow, dude. I was wondering, why is that even the names? Why is it
Great,
Greek?
great question. That's beyond my bank of knowledge.
I'm assuming it's like tradition, probably.
Yeah,
But campus life is beautiful, dude. There's so much, honestly, just like nature around. So many trees, fountains and stuff, like water, obviously.
Yep.
Fountains aren't nature, but things like that, dude. You can walk everywhere. I park my car and then I just walk for the day,
Mm.
and I don't touch my car until I leave. So, dude, it's awesome.
Liam, how's your community college? How's TCC?
the campus is not. They have one building that's very new, but other than that, it's kind of basically like a high school in the quality of the building, I would say. Well, that's subjective to what high school you go to,
Yeah,
but it's nothing crazy. I will say the library, that's the newest edition. It is cranked.
that's good.
It is awesome. Other than that, nothing to say about the campus.
It's kind of weird because I think community college gets this reputation that there's like no campus life or like campus in general is just not great. I'm gonna be honest, my campus is awesome. There's like debate tables everywhere. I saw this debate table where this guy was just talking about how animal cruelty is. I thought that was interesting. They're actually in my library is this whole building, right? And inside the library there's free tutors. So there's like math section, there's a science section, there's a reading section, there's a general section. And I think it's awesome helping kids learn. And I toured the school for soccer in fall, and when I went there it was so beautiful because they were like, the leaves were falling. I just thought it was so pretty. And usually I just don't leave campus for a while because I like to get all my work done before I get home because I'm a firm believer that when I get home it's just like I don't want to take any homework with me. So I just try to get that all done at campus. Try to find myself a nice little spot and just get all that stuff done. So
Nice.
yeah.
No, I completely agree with that philosophy. Honestly, just wanted to chime in there.
Are you guys involved in any clubs or any? Are you involved in anything within the school that you guys are in, or you guys just stick?
As of right now, I'm there just to go to school, get work done, and then head home. I could definitely see myself open. What's it called? Open to the I don't know, the idea of joining clubs. Sorry, of joining clubs and like, joining different things like intramural basketball or something like
That'd
that.
be awesome. Yeah.
I think it could be fun. But as of this semester, I'm just getting my foot in the door and getting settled.
For me, they're the only one that I saw, chess club. But that's so probably gonna hang off of the clubs. I was in the community college frat life for a while, and that was exhausting. So I'm not doing that this year. But that's about it for me.
It's actually one of the big reasons why I chose to come here was because I play soccer here. We actually did get ranked. We're 9th in the nation for community colleges, which I think is sick. I know, so we're pretty solid.
Congrats, yeah.
After soccer season does end, though, I do plan on joining a couple clubs and trying to get as involved as possible. I'm not gonna be one of those one of those guys that complain about how community college has no college experience, but I don't go out my way to try to find a college experience. So I gotta try to go out and
Mhm.
do stuff while I'm here. And also, I'll just have a lot of free time, so I think it'll be a good use of my time. So,
Is there any girls
Yeah.
at your college?
dude, funny enough, because I remember you said that there would be no girls in my college, bro. There are so many good-looking women here. I think it just totally proved you wrong, which is so weird. Are there nothing
Well,
at your school, Liam? Is it just a?
well, honestly, this year with the incoming freshmen,
That's a good
All
point.
right,
Well,
it's
he's a
looking a lot
sophomore.
better.
sophomore. It just sounds really weird when you say that.
That's why I said the incoming freshmen are bad.
I agree. That is my grade.
Wow.
So, how much are you guys
Uh,
paying for your guys'
Are you saying how much does it cost, or how much are?
How
Because
much
I
are
don't
you?
think any of
Well,
us are
I
paying.
guess both. I guess both.
Well, so,
we're very privileged enough
We are
to.
super fortunate to
Yeah.
be in a military household that gives us a lot of
my
benefits.
school costs. Fun fact: my community college costs less than my sister's private school for high school.
Wow.
So my school is $5,000 a year.
Same.
Okay.
It's pretty cheap.
All right. Now, Ray, how much is your school?
I think this semester totals around like 2,000.
What? So your 4 year is cheaper than Say and I's community college?
What if?
That doesn't sound right.
No, I promise. For the semester, it's like 2,000 something.
So no, if someone was getting no financial aid and they had to pay completely out of pocket, they have to pay 2,000.
Could probably look.
I got no financial aid.
Whoa.
I just have to pay that.
University
South Florida.
Whoa.
does say 61,000 a year.
Gotta be
Sorry, that's San Francisco.
Oh.
inflated over there.
Let me. All right, let's see what we got. 27,000 for in-state.
For 4
tuition.
years or
1 year.
it's just not my case, and I don't know why.
Is it?
Huh.
Maybe it's in-state. It's a lot cheaper. I don't know.
No, the out of state's 47,000. In state's 27,000.
Scholarships?
Oh wait,
Scholarships?
No.
Wow.
I don't know.
My tuition is around 5K, but I actually did get put on a scholarship here for my whole tuition. So
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting a new report.
Here we go.
This is saying the tuition's 6,000 for in-state. That sounds more like it.
That sounds a lot more like it.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I think my tuition's covered by my coach, and he gives me $500 a semester for books, which I think is also awesome.
That's awesome.
Because books are really expensive here. I did not realize.
All my teachers-
That's something I didn't realize either, bro. I had to drop $60 on a philosophy textbook, which I thought it was gonna be more. It surprised me that it wasn't more, but I also have to buy a math book as well. But
It's a little ridiculous.
we
you
never.
gotta suck it up.
My teachers, they always say, "Well, the school wants you to buy the books, but you don't need to buy them." So
I feel like I could tell exactly what your professor looks like by hearing that.
really,
I'm imagining a middle-aged white woman, I'd say about 37, with brown curly hair and maybe some freckles. That's a wild card.
pretty good except for the freckles.
Yeah, hit or miss with that.
Pretty solid guess.
Yeah.
Do you guys enjoy the size of your classrooms? I know, Ray, you might have some lectures that have hundreds of people. All of my classes have max 40, which I think is awesome.
I
So
have 7.
Oh, are you in super niche classes right now, or are you still in general classes?
No, when I was in the generals, they were so small.
Really?
7 people.
Dude, that is weird. How many people do you have enrolled in your college?
I could check on that, but Ray, you can.
so my philosophy class has about I don't know for sure. I'd guess a
Ooh.
couple hundred people. It's a big auditorium.
Mhm.
But every Friday we actually get split up. The class gets split up into sections of 25, and each group has a different time slot. So it's a smaller class for discussions, things like that.
That is awesome.
My other class has maybe 50 people,
Mhm.
so it's not bad.
Well, here's something for you. Ray, your school has 50,000 students.
Mhm.
Mine
Yep.
has 3,700.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's it, bro?
Do you know how much mine
Dude,
has?
that's
Mine has 20.
Dang.
I know. We're
dude.
actually the second biggest college in Kansas, behind the KU, which I think is weird.
Dude, Liam, your college is pretty small.
Mhm.
No wonder your experience is different than mine. Do you have questions, Say? Is that what's going on?
What do you mean?
Do you have pre-prepared questions?
I
or
do
you-
have some pre-prepared questions, but it's more just like a guide. I'm not like going strictly off of them.
Any homework we got?
Oh, there you go.
What's coursework looking like in the first week for you guys?
For me, I think it was business as usual.
Mhm.
So it wasn't a syllabus week or whatever people talk about. It wasn't, hey, we don't have to do anything. For me, they just kind of got right into it, which I was like, "Oh, whatever."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was nothing difficult at all.
Yeah.
So
For me, let me think. First 2 days, I were completely just syllabus days, and we didn't actually do anything. What you doing over there? So we actually didn't do anything the first couple days, but then my comp class, I got assigned an essay. It's a personal narrative, 5 pages due by next Friday. So it's pretty exciting. I'm actually not enrolled in a math class. I know a lot of math classes are going through some homework right now, but I got a
Mhm.
high school college class transferred over.
nice.
My sociology class, I have every week we have an assignment. It's just a discussion post, 300 to 500 words. It's not that bad.
hmm
And then for my human development class, it's just a random assignment that I have. Just not. It shouldn't be too hard. So that's all I've
Yeah.
got so far.
I just have I got 2 online classes,
Mhm.
and they're pretty much super easy. One of them is just weekly discussion questions, and then you just respond to a couple classmates. The other one doesn't even start up for another week, so I haven't done anything for that. But the other classes are pretty chill. Got a couple of reading assignments, but that's it.
Oh, first
So-
week.
I guess for first years, they probably do have a syllabus week,
Mhm.
because that's kind of what happened for me.
Uh,
First day was all about the syllabus and stuff. But I guess as you move up, they deem you more responsible.
I'm moving up. Fun fact for
Oh,
the
Liam.
channel. Sorry. My birthday's tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm turning 32. So,
it's insane, bro.
and I'm dating a 16-year-old.
Do you have
So.
any plans for your birthday? Or you can
No.
fly us all out for your birthday.
I'm
Yep.
actually hanging out with my girlfriend. She doesn't have school tomorrow, so we're gonna go out to the docks and try to catch something, and then take it home, fillet it, and I'm gonna help her out with her. She's in Algebra 1, so I'm gonna help her out with her homework, and then she's got something big due on Wednesday that I was gonna help her with because she's been struggling with Algebra 1. And then other than that, well, also I think she's in biology now. So I've got a lot of stuff to help her with. And I love her so much, though. That's the thing. I've never felt this way with anyone. So
You can stop there.
community college is good.
Your love life, Liam. You find any love out there throughout your
First year, what?
community college, like last year? And are you expecting to find any love this year?
No, I don't think I'll ever find love again in my life.
It's a bit
To
dark,
be honest.
a bit cold.
Grim.
I don't think it's meant for me. I think I've got a steep life ahead of me.
That actually, little Bible reference here. Paul, which was an apostle of Christ, he spent his whole life writing letters to all the churches, and pretty much he wrote the majority of the New Testament. He stayed single and celibate for his entire life, because it was essentially him just dedicating his entire life to the Lord. And he wrote, I'm not sure the specific quote, but if you are meant to be, some people are meant to be single. And while you're thinking that you are one of those people, you just don't know. Because I watch a YouTuber that for 2-3 years was like, I'm probably never gonna get a girlfriend, get a wife. He was like, if that's what God has called me to, that's what he's called me to. And he was like very fine with that. And then in the upcoming months, he met a girl and they got married within 2 months. And they've been happy and they've been doing their thing and it's awesome. So just keep doing what you're doing, but just, you never know.
I think it's
Well, real quick, I think to that point, for some reason in the world, whatever you just cling to super tightly and feel like you need to have, for some reason, you end up not getting it. But for those things that you just are okay with, whether they happen or not happen, end up happening. And say, you continue with what you were about to say. I have to find this quote actually from the Bible.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say, I think it's kind of interesting that you say that, Ray. The whole, some people are meant to not find love or something along those lines. Meant to stay single. Yep. I think it's interesting that you say that. I'm kind of a believer that everyone has their person, and that I think anyone can find love here. Anyone can be happy with a significant other. I think. I don't know. I find that interesting that he said that. Well, I could understand the devoting his life to God and not getting distracted by a woman, I guess. But I think there's a person for anyone. I truly do. Even like that one guy that you brought up, the YouTuber that you have, that ended up finding a wife, even though he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna date anyone or get a wife." So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, so this concept is a key paradox of Jesus's teachings, and it's found in several places in the Gospels. And here are the most direct and famous versions. This one is Matthew 16:25, and it says, "For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it." Another one's Mark 8:35. "For whoever wants to save their life will lose it. For whoever loses their life for me and for the gospel will save it." It's also in Luke, also in John, kind of repeated. But the core meaning of the teaching is that true life and fulfillment are not found in clinging to security, comforts, or even ambitions or goals, but really just in surrendering your desires and just for the sake of following Christ in this instance. But I was reading that the other day and I was like,
Wow.
So just quick fun fact, just because you said they were repeated in those 4 different books. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are all personal testimonies of Jesus' life, so they all overlap. They're all like pretty much the same thing.
how that was working.
Yeah. But they're just written by different people. So it's all, I think, honestly, that's all I have for this video.
Yeah,
I think it's a
that's
pretty good length.
Any
Awesome.
final words?
Well, final
word.
words? Ooh, I do have some actually. If you are a senior in high school
Oh yeah.
watching this video, I
I'll put my number
remember.
in the description.
That's staying in.
All
So
right, yeah.
if you're a senior in high school, I remember last year, I didn't want to show it, but I was stressing about what future would be after high school. Just relax. That's my honest opinion. Apply to colleges and just relax. You'll get into some. Just go to them and just enjoy it. Simple.
I would say if you're, I guess if we're talking about seniors in high school, I'm not going to say anything weird, but if you're a senior in high school, just surrender to the entire experience and don't resist anything that's going to happen, because you're going to maybe have some big idea of a school you want to go to and then some other school you don't want to go to, but then things don't happen, and as it's leading up to the beginning of your college experience, you might think, "Oh no, things aren't happening the way I want." But then things are going to unfold and you'll be able to look back and think, "Wow, this all happened for some specific reason and now I understand it all." So it all will make sense after.
Yep. Awesome.
All right. Well, I think that about concludes our talk here. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let us know what you guys want to hear about.
Smash that button.